Alright, so if you read the video title, you know what's going on. If you didn't, well, here's what's going on. This is my old snowblower. Somehow, some way, it ended up sitting out here, outside, all since last winter. Kept making plans to clean out the shed, and then that just never happened. That tire's dead flat. That one's not much better. So I'm going to go ahead, put air in the tires, get this thing out of where it's at, and blow it off with the leaf blower, which is over there. And I'll get back to you. Now this one's missing a valve cap too. Yeah, this one's completely dead flat too. This little machine's perfect for this. This is that Ryobi device. I gotta find out why this tire's leaking. I think the other one had a problem with the bead. I've noticed the gauge isn't the most accurate on this, so I just pumped them both up to 30. Just enough that it'll roll just fine. And, let's move on. Blow one. This is by no means a high-end piece of equipment, but I have no reason to believe that it will not run. Let's see, I don't think there's any gas in it. Oh good God, there's gas in it. But it should have stabilizer in it, and it doesn't smell that bad. So, what I wanted to look at is underneath. I want to check out this belt, these two belts, which actually look okay. This thing is pouring gas everywhere. We'll take care of that later. But you know what? I'm curious. I'm going to stand you guys back a little bit, turn you up. I can smell the fuel stabilizer that's in it. Let me turn off the trigger. So it does not like full Well, this video just got a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. I was expecting to have to tear this thing apart and all that. The truck, of course, is going the wrong direction. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it run. I'm going to try to run out some of that gas. I want to... I mean, that thing's full. So that ain't going to happen. But I think what I'm going to do is let it run 10-15 minutes. I'm going to find a zip tie or something to zip tie the thing on. And then we're going to do an oil change on it. The oil doesn't look terrible, but I look at, and it's definitely full. So I don't know if you guys saw me checking the oil or not. Yeah, you did. But also I did kind of bloody my knuckle a little bit there. So we're going to get this down off the truck, find a zip tie or something, let the hold the bail open, and then we'll go ahead and change the oil in it. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, so on this one, it's a 5/8 wrench or a socket. I probably should use the socket. Oh no. This whole thing wants to come out. Oh man. I don't want that to happen. Let me find a tool, like maybe some vice grips or something to hold that pipe. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I held it with a pair of channel locks and got it to come free. I didn't want to start the video till I had the plan. And that oil is a bit warm, and I really should put my beef nails. Then try to get every little bit of that old oil out. Got a little bit on the ground, but that'll be okay. Looks like what somebody did is they put certain type of, some sort of thread sealer or something on this, and anyway, so let me throw this in the trash. I'm going to rearrange some things and I'll be right back. Alright, so I turned this so you can see the oil fill, which I'm honestly not too sure how much oil goes in this. It's usually almost a quart. So what I'm going to do, now what I'm using is the store brand 30. I wish the place where I got it had it in a Castrol, but you need an oil that's designed for an air-cooled engine. Many of you may not know this, but part of what your oil does is cools the engine. That's why you don't want it too high and you don't want it too low. So we'll let that sit for a few seconds while it drains into the fresh oil is kind of hard to see on this stick. Alright, looks like a little bit more. It's up to the add part. This isn't like a car where you put 5 quarts in. This is just a little single cylinder 5 horse. Was this one 5 or 5.5? I forget the horsepower rating on this one. And that was about 3/4 of a quart. And that thing is completely full. So I'm going to back you guys up. We're going to run this thing one more time. Oh, might help to have it. So I'd say that was a successful thing. I was hoping I would get to pull the carburetor apart and show you guys, what happens if it doesn't run. But hopefully soon I'll get to do that for you guys. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.